everybody. I wanted to share a piece of advice with you. A few years ago, I was at home and I had to take a conference call. And so I went to the boys, to each of them, and I told them I had to take a really important call. I needed them to be really quiet and just not bother me during that call, not come and ask me for a snack or any questions or anything like that, and just leave me alone. And then when I got off the phone, they could come and ask me whatever they needed to. So they both said okay, and I got on my call and everything was going fine until it wasn't anymore. And then World War III broke out, and they started arguing and fighting and chasing each other around the house. Nerf guns may have even been involved. It turned into pure chaos. And the entire time, I couldn't put the phone on mute because I was trying to be calm. I was an active participant in the call, and so I was just trying to act calm and just relaxed, and like all the chaos that was going on all around me, like it wasn't even happening. So can you relate? Can you relate to today and all the chaos that's going on all around us, and how it can be difficult to be calm? It can be so easy to succumb to just anxiety and fear and loneliness, and you can just fill in the blank with any other emotion, stress. It's so easy because there's just so much chaos going on all around us. But the Bible does give us an antidote for that, and it's found in Philippians chapter 4. We are told, I'm going to read those to you. In verses 6 and 7, do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. So the Bible tells us, just present your requests to God. Just tell him what's on your heart. Lay it out before him. And when we do that, we hand it over to him, and he gives us a peace that the world can't understand. The peace that the world looks at us and they don't know how we got it or how to obtain it. They can only obtain it through the Lord. And it goes on to say, finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, help me to think about such things. When the boys were little, before they went to bed at night, sometimes they would be afraid, or sometimes, things would happen and they would be afraid. And we would always pray, we would modify this verse and pray this prayer together. We would just say, Lord, guard our hearts and our minds, and help us to think of things that are true, noble, right, pure, admirable, excellent, and praiseworthy. And so that could be a prayer that could help us all, especially during this time of chaos, to just pray that God would guard our hearts and just help us, our hearts and our minds, to focus on these things. And then lastly, in verse 9, it says, whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put into practice. And again, we're told, and the God of peace will be in you. So peace can only come from the Lord. Peace can only come when we ask God for it. He will give it to us. And God doesn't give sparingly. He gives in abundance. So that's my piece of advice for you and for me today. Have a great day.